Hello and welcome to Hobby Vlog number 228. Now this week I've been quite pleased. I've not done as much as I would do before I got crazily busy, but I do feel like I've managed to kind of factor in a little bit more hobby time and maybe make a little bit more effort to get some hobbying done. So while I've not got done loads, I'm much more satisfied this week than I have been the last few weeks. So I really hope you enjoy this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Now while we're talking about comments, let's talk about the Reaper Challenge. If you don't know what this is, every week I'll put it on the screen now. I randomly select 10 of the massive pile of Reaper miniatures that I accidentally bought over several months a few years back and never painted, and ask for you to pick the one you want me to paint, put the name in the comments below with any other comment you want to make as well, and then I will paint next week the winner of this week's vote, and this week I'm painting the winner of last week's vote. Everyone that enters gets entered into a prize draw, and once a month I'll randomly draw a name out of the hat, and they will win one of the miniatures of their choice from the previous month. So that's how it works. Didn't really explain that very well. Hopefully that does make sense. Do please leave a comment. It's really, really good fun. Had a fair few more people commenting and voting last week, so thank you to everyone that did. Before I announce who won the vote last week, this week I painted up the 3 Victorians. So I'll pop a picture on the screen now, and that will be out on An Average Painter tomorrow if you want to see how I painted those. However, the winner for this week was the female Wraith, which is actually Mrs. Death from the looks of it. So I'm quite looking forward to painting that, so thank you ever so much for selecting that one for me. This week there are some new miniatures, some that haven't actually been on any vote yet, so hopefully you'll look through those. If you're not sure what the miniatures are, they are in the description of this video as well, with a link to the Reaper website so you can see exactly what the miniature looks like. Anyway, that was a bit rambly, but I really do like to make it clear what's going on with this Reaper Challenge. Please do get involved, it is awesome. I'll thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again at the end. Right, shut your eyes, stay there. Right, so you can open your eyes now. Right, so my friend from England sent me these. He designed it himself and he wanted you to have them. So there you go.
What are they?
They're stickers. They're hummingbird stickers, aren't they awesome?
They're so pretty.
They're so pretty, aren't they? So what do you say?
Thank you.
There you are. So we'll stick them on something, not now because we're going out, but we'll stick them on something a bit later, okay?
On the walls in my bedroom?
Maybe indeed, if that's where you want them to go. Okay?
Yeah.
Yay!
Say bye.
Bye.
Right, so the miniatures for this week are the Victorians ×3. So that means I won't actually fall quite so behind on my attempting to complete a miniature a day through the year, which was going very, very well, and then, yeah, work happened. So we've got 3 miniatures here. They're really cool, aren't they? Thank you ever so much to everyone that voted, and don't forget to vote this time round on this vlog. So we've got someone with an umbrella. They're going to be a lot of fun to paint. So what I'm going to do, as usual, hot water and a toothbrush and some dish soap, and I will get those washed up and dried, based, primed, and I'll bring them back and show you what they look like when they're primed and ready for painting, and then I will do my absolute best to get them done this week. But this week is even busier than last week was, so let's see how that goes. But I should do it. I've got confidence in myself, and yeah, just got to do it, haven't I? Just got to not allow anything to stop me. So anyway, yeah, onwards with that. I got these primed up last night, and yeah, looking good. Pretty happy with them. And they're really nice miniatures. So right now I'm about to go downstairs and start on painting them, which is pretty cool. So I want to get these done because my week is going to be very busy. So if I can try and get these done in one sitting tonight, or maybe even tonight and tomorrow night, that would make me very happy because it's going to be very busy after that. So let's see how well I can do. I'm pretty excited to get them painted. So yeah, let's get to it. Right, so I've sat various times over the last week or so, and I've cut up a load of this cereal box. So what I'm now going to do is just take this randomly. I think they're all probably around the right size, and what we're going to do is paint some PVA glue on here like this and start layering them up. So we'll just find one and we'll slap it on. And then a little bit of PVA for the overlap, because each one's going to overlap across, and then we'll put that on. So that is the process that I'm going to do now. And I'm just going to do a bit now because I've got a little bit of time now, then I'll do a little bit more later and a little bit later, and over time this will build up. Now I don't know if I've got enough, if I've cut enough of these shapes or not, but I guess I'll find out, won't I? So I've already knocked it. There we are. Already knocked it, need to be quite careful. The good thing with PVA is it does dry quite quickly, really. So if I stick this in the sun somewhere, this should dry on nicely. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit tedious. I think there was a comment about how tedious it'll be. It'll be a little bit tedious, but fortunately I've not cut them very small. Deliberately cut them quite large because that matches the size of the stone buildings that we get here. So yeah, I'm not trying to make it neat or ordered or anything like that. So the fact that it's going to be a bit raggedy and a bit rough is actually matching what I'm trying to achieve. So we are, first row nearly done. Then I'll turn the camera off, just get the rest of them done off camera when I get time, which is the biggest biggest issue I have at the moment. And I'll bring you back when it's finished and show you what it looks like. And the battery ran out. But anyway, there we are. We have the first, as I was just about to say, we have our first row. It's looking quite nice. Now I might actually let that dry entirely and only do one row at a time. So I might turn it around and do the other side and just let that dry, because they are a bit delicate, and hopefully it will stick. I'll report back once I've got 2 or 3 rows on, I think, and show you that whether it works or not. Because if it doesn't, then we'll have to come up with another idea, maybe with super glue. We'll see. So yesterday evening I just basically got grumpy and decided I was going to paint, and I managed to finish off my Zeelieden. So they're not the best I've done, but I'm pretty happy with them. And there's now just 1 miniature left, and I will have finished all of the metal Blood and Plunder miniatures, which is pretty amazing. I've just got to do the leader, the captain, whatever it's called, for the Dutch, and yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. So that's 4 miniatures to add to my list of completed this year, on top of the 3 that I'm doing for my Reaper challenge this week. So yeah, maybe this week I'll actually achieve 1 a day, which is what I was hoping to do through the year, but slowed down massively with how crazily busy I am. But grumpiness works. Having said that, I haven't done any tonight. I was planning on, but it's just been too much of a busy one with other things. But maybe tomorrow I'll be able to get some more done, and that will mean that I could even surpass 1 a day for this for today. So anyway, very happy about that. They can now go on display, and maybe at one point I can even get a game with them again. Talking of the Reaper miniatures, here we are. Painted up these 3, so they now need to have the final parts of the basing done, and then they're completed. So pretty happy with that. I did them in 2 sessions, and yeah, really like how they're looking. Obviously I'll take some detailed pictures once they're absolutely completed, but I had a pretty strong idea of how I wanted to achieve, and I think I managed to get them looking right. So I'm not sure 100% of what I'm going to do with the basing. You can see this guy is actually on cobblestones, so really ideally I should get the get out some putty and make some cobblestones, but these are a little bit more easy for me to maybe just do some dirt or some grass or something. And I was actually just thinking about having grass here and just a little bit at each end, so make it look like he's stood on a path looking out over a garden. So I might do that. So I haven't got time to do that now, but I'll start that tomorrow, and I hope that these will very much look like they're going to be done in time for Sunday, which is beyond belief, really. I didn't think I was going to get that done, so I'm pretty happy about that. I've had delivery this week, just the one so far. This is the 156 28mm detailed hard plastic model farm animals pack. Yeah, I've got these to add some flavour to wargaming tables, and indeed I may just get these painted up because they're cool, and it'll be quite a nice way to get quite a few models done for my challenge to try and keep myself on one, get through to one a day. So they're multi-parts, so some of them have to be stuck together. So I will do that on this channel, and then the painting will end up done on an average painter. So yeah, I am considering doing them, getting them done quite soon. Maybe even starting them in the next couple of days and try and get them finished next week. What have we got here? We've got some horses, we've got some cows, we've got some sheep, we've got some dogs, we've got some pigs, and some baby pigs, some goats, some ducks and some chickens, and yeah, like a whole lot. And there's basically, it's and there's a curled up cat as well. So it's basically 2 sprues, so they're identical sprues. So you've got what you've got one of, you've got another of. So yeah, it's a pretty awesome little collection. And it was the good man Blueberry Cheesecake who put me onto these. He's the guy that sent me the book for, just confirming, the book Old West, Legends of the Old West by Games Workshop, Warhammer Historical War Games. So much appreciated for the pointer towards these. Let's see whether I can get them done and get them built and painted in the next week or two. Well, I'm up to 4 courses. You can see that I am having to weight it down sometimes. This side is actually okay, but the other side we start to lift a bit, but it's going okay. I really want to get this done, so I'm going to try and get 3 courses done today, finish it off, because Rosie wants to do some hobbying and I want to do some hobbying with Rosie. And what I'm thinking is I can work with Rosie to do the surround, so to do the base. So if I can get this done, then that's the next thing to do before I paint the roof. So yeah, going to crack on with this. Just keep doing basically a course, let it dry for a few hours, and maybe do another course at lunchtime. It's morning now, and then another course this evening, and then I should be able to do the ridge first thing tomorrow, and then me and Rosie can do some hobbying tomorrow. Here's hoping. Right, we're going to make a start on this. So as usual, what I'm going to do is put these in some hot soapy water, scrub them with a toothbrush, and let them dry naturally before I take them off the sprues, glue them together and prime them. So I don't think there's going to be very much cleanup to be done on this. I probably won't film any of that unless it's very, very fiddly, in which case I'll turn the camera on. So I'll just get these all washed and primed and put on a base, ready for painting, and then I'll bring you back and show you what they look like, and then we'll go downstairs, paint them up for an average painter. Right, I've managed to achieve it. I've managed to get all of this roof done this week. It's now Friday morning, so what I'm about to do is glue on my ridge tile. Now I've decided to just go for a normal ridge tile. I'm going to paint it wooden, so it looks like it's wooden slats. So just a little bit more of exactly the same cardboard, folded in half. Put yourself some PVA glue on and put it in place. And I've just had a brainwave, which I wish I'd had earlier, so I'm going to share it with you now, which would have made the whole thing much easier, which I'll show you. So we'll put that on top, and obviously that needs to be pressed down. So what I've done is I've taken my what's-its and my weight things, taped them together carefully like that, so they go into an angle, and that now will stay and not fall off, and I don't need to like balance it with these squares like I was doing. So yeah, top tip, that's how you do that. So anyway, we'll leave that to dry. When that's dried, I'll cut that end off, and then we can get to painting. And that means that this weekend, as I said I would hope, and as I promised Rosie, there'll be some hobby time, which I'm very, very excited about. Lovely sunny day today, which is making filming hard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on the bases. I'm not going to get time to do the base that I wanted to on the middle one. So he's just going to be stood on a little platform, surrounded by dirt, by the soil and what have you. But what I am going to use is my Mediterranean base ready. So I'll just do one of them, and the others I'll do off camera because it's a bit fiddly doing this on camera. So just put some of the glue down, spread it around with a toothpick, not with a paintbrush, unless you've got a paintbrush you want to throw away. Get that spread around nice and evenly even. And then we throw the basing on like that. Oh, see, sorry, had a shot. Throw the basing on. It's not proving very easy to film this with where the sun is. So anyway, that's how that looks. What I'll do is I'll let that dry, seal it up, then paint the rims. I'll get the rest of them done. I'm thinking about putting some tufts on, so if I do, I'll bring you back for that. So this morning, Rosie picked a load of flowers from the garden, didn't you, love? And what we've decided to do is to press them. So I've got some parchment paper or baking paper here, and a big stack of very big books, including Middle Earth from script to screen.
Let me.
They're very heavy, they're too heavy for you.
Oh.
So, what we're going to do is we're going to, and Rosie, you're going to help me with this. We're going to place our flowers. So could you put a flower over here? One of these blue ones first. We're going to place the biggest flowers on first, the more the blue ones. Okay. Hopefully, yeah, you can see. Good girl. Pass over the blue ones. Just the blue ones for now.
For now?
Yep. We're going to do the blue ones first. Very good. Because these are the biggest ones, so they need the most weight. There's one more, I think. Yes, there it is. Right, just drop everything and it will separate. There we are. So we've got a nice bunch of these blue flowers. If someone knows what they are, then let me know. Then what we're going to do... Oh, that didn't work as well as I wanted it to. I thought I was going to be able to roll it straight over. Never mind. So what we're going to do is... Oops.
Why do we need
Do that.
platinum?
That's what pressing flowers is.
And will
And then they will be preserved and they can last for hundreds of years. So we'll do that. And then, oh, this is cut into sheets. Oh well, never mind. Right, so we've got this pre-cut into sheets, which is a bit of a pain, but it is what it is. So what we'll then do is we'll put a sheet over here.
I'm going to pass these
And we're going to put those ones on. And we'll build this up in layers.
There's a bit of spikes on some of them.
Okay.
But those spikes are soft.
Soft, okay, good. Right, so we'll do this, and then what we're going to do is we'll leave this for a week
A week
without moving it.
without moving it?
Right, so one more. How about this one?
Yes.
That's a beautiful grass flower you've got there, so we'll put that there. And then what we'll do, we'll put another sheet over the top.
And then we'll put this.
Another big book on, yes. You've got it.
And then
wait for
we
it.
can do all of these.
Then we could do the rest, yes.
And then we can pass
We might
the-
need to put 2 books on this one to get the full coverage of weight. And I might need more books, look. Wow. Right, so now another sheet. And what we'll do is we'll do 2 sheets on this one. Yeah, the Encyclopedia of Animals.
Exciting.
Right, so pass me some more. Excellent. So we'll start these.
This is for hairs. So.
Okay. Right, keep passing. Don't pick your nose. Oh, these are the star flowers. Okay. Those are the star flowers. They're very pretty.
There you go.
There we are. We probably should get some star flowers that are open as well. I thought you wanted that one for the hair, or do you want to squash it?
I wanted that for the hair.
Okay. Let's get these daisies. So yeah, we'll leave this for a week. And when Grandma arrives for her visit in a week, we can open up and have a look at them, okay? But that means that we're going to have to eat upstairs because we're on the dining table here. Right, we're nearly done.
There we go.
Thank you.
And
Let's get these. These ones have already wilted a little bit, so they may not press so well, but we'll give them a go.
there we go.
There we are, right. Have we got any more?
Yes.
Another daisy. And another one of those.
Tiny little.
Tiny little one. Another tiny little one. There we are, very good. Right, so what we're going to do now is put some more. Should have bought some paper, went to the shop today.
That's fine.
And I'll go and get some more weights to put on top of them, okay?
What?
Because we need to squash them really flat. There we are.
There you go. Oh, fishes.
Yep, the Explorer, exploring the secrets of nature. Right, there we are. So, we will leave that and I'll go and get some more weights to put on top of it and we'll bring you back in a week and we'll have a look inside, shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah, good girl.
I'm so excited.
I know. Right, so I've got the bases done and they're been sealed as well with some PVA. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put my tufts on. So these are the new ones that I haven't tried before from Phoenix Games Studio. And yeah, I do think I want to have some tufts on these just to give a little bit of variety. So I'm just going to put a couple of tufts on. I've just got a plate with some PVA glue just out of shot. and just dipping the tuft into the PVA glue just to give it a little bit more stick. I think he's going to have one in front of him, so he's looking across one. There we are. So I let them dry, and then they'll be back downstairs to paint the rims. And I am just squeaking this in time. It is now Saturday lunchtime, so I'll be painting the rims on these a bit later on today, and just in time for the vlog tomorrow. And I've actually no idea who's winning the vote at the moment for next week either, so I'll find that out at the same time as you. Anyway, there we are. So I'll let those dry and then paint the rims. I'll bring you along on the average painter for the rim painting, obviously, but they're pretty much done. I've really enjoyed these, actually. So there you are. Not a whole lot more achieved, but I got down to my painting bench a little bit more regularly earlier in the week, not later in the week, and that was why I managed to finish the Zeelieden, which was brilliant. And yeah, getting a little bit of time with Rosie has been fun. Now I am home alone with her at the moment, so that has eaten into some of my hobby time a little bit, but not as much as I expected. And I do have plans for hobbying with her today, so hopefully we get some time to do that. I'm going to work on the cardboard house with her, which I'm really quite excited about. Anyway, thank you ever so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to vote for the Reaper miniature. The list is on screen now, and it's been in the description through the whole video, so if you want to go and have a look at that and leave a comment with the Reaper miniature you want me to paint, then do so. But if you just want to comment and not vote, that's fine. I appreciate all your comments, and I do reply to every single one of them. So I'll wrap up by saying, as I always do, in all of my vlogs, the world is getting crazier and crazier. I see more things happening over in Israel all the time, particularly yesterday apparently, just horrendous. And of course the situation in Ukraine continues to be very difficult. So if any of you are impacted directly or indirectly by any of these conflicts, or frankly any conflict, it's just horrendous, and my thoughts do go out to you and anyone you know who may be in that horrible situation. The world's going mad, it seems. But to everyone, please do stay healthy, stay safe, and stay well.